TIFUpdate by drunk texting my crush, 3 years later. A very late update to my TIFU I made 3 years ago. I'm writing this post to eternalize this moment on Reddit, as today is my wedding day to the same guy the first drunkily correlated liking him to having a lactose intolerance. I rushed to Reddit to be reassured about my dumb ass move, and all of you have been so supportive and have even asked for an update. The past 3 years were really great in a broad way. It wasn't perfect, and we had our ups and downs, but I'm genuinely happy right now. I'm glad I fucked up. And I wish for all of you to fuck up and to keep fucking up despite how awful it might turn out. Okay, to some limit, I mean. Also, he told me that he requested that they would write, "Happy Wedding Day to us lactose intolerance." Hey, don't write that. Her name is Alex on our wedding cake. We'll post pictures if that turns out to be true, lol. Also, BoJack Horseman reference in case no one noticed. Too long did not read. I am getting married. You best be having milk at the reception. I feel like this definitely qualifies for our best of Redditor updates. I love this story. Heart hilarious with the factor. From one newlywed to a soon-to-be, congratulations. My marriage, my first and his third, was also born from a fuck-up open-mouth smile. This is lovely. Good luck for today. Take a moment together to take it all in, it will go so quickly. Ain't that something? Turns out I upvoted the original post from 3 years ago. Too long did not read. I am getting married. There's the real foo. Today I fucked up by power washing my butthole with Clorox. Today I fucked up. I saw it coming, but I did it anyway. Earlier today I decided to do some anal prep, because I have my mind set on hot times with my boyfriend this weekend. Afterwards, I started cleaning the house for his arrival. I decide to put some Clorox toilet bowl cleaner in the toilet, as well as in the bidet sprayers, because there is some moldy looking stuff in there. I walked away to let it sit for a bit and had a tea. About an hour ago my stomach started gurgling and I assumed some of the excess water from my prep sesh was probably ready to come out. So I go to the toilet, do my business, and use the bidet as I normally would. The second I turned the sprayer on I realized my fuck up. My spine went all tingly. I froze in shock and horror for a few seconds before jumping in the shower. My butthole was burning and stinging. I ran cold water over it for a good 5 minutes. When I stopped and could still feel the burning, I figured it was time to use the enema bottle again in case any shot way up there. I did that another 3x and the burning seems to have stopped. Or else I've just numbed everything. I have cleaned the bidet sprayers this way before and made a mental note to thoroughly rinse before using it again. Guess I had better find a new method. I'm now a little hesitant to put anything else up there, especially my BF's dick, in case I scorch that too. Sigh. The things we do for love. And anal. Too long did not read. Today I fucked up by using a Clorox-soaked bidet sprayer to clean my butthole, and now I can't do anal. Next time get the minty cool Clorox for that fresh, tasty butthole. Not how I would change a ringtone, but you do you. Make a butt plug out of ice. It'll feel much better after that. I work with a metric fuckton of bleach. The good news is that you don't really have to worry about it too much. Wash thoroughly with soap and water and you should be ready to go to Pound Town tomorrow. Also use peroxide to clean your bidet in the future. Worst case scenario is that you laugh at yourself for it. It's fine to power wash your butthole. But please don't use chemical agents on it. One of my coworkers did this. Today I fucked up by answering the door with a Korean face mask on. This just happened 5 minutes ago. I, 36M, had some beer and pizza last night, and today I woke up with a really puffy face and bags under my eyes. I put on one of those Korean masks. It's like a white cloth soaked in some kind of liquid, with eye, nose, and mouth holes. You drape it over your face and let it sit a while. My wife had ordered salads on DoorDash and they arrived while I had my mask on. I know it looks ridiculous, but I've driven DoorDash and you see all kinds of stuff. I didn't think it would faze the driver. When I opened the door, it was a girl probably like 20 years old and she full-on shrieked when she saw me and dropped the food. I mean, she couldn't have screamed any louder if I had answered the door wielding a blood-covered hatchet. It was loud, I'm sure the neighbors heard. She just said, "Oh, I wasn't expecting a person in a mask." She picked up the food, gave it to me, and ran off. TLDR answered the door in a Korean face mask to a DoorDash driver. The girl screamed like I was gonna murder her. The important thing here is, How did your skin feel afterwards and what kind of mask? Don't leave us hanging. 100% thought, Korean mask, was going in a very different direction. Also, who is still answering the door for deliveries? We can't be the only people that wait for the driver to pull away so they don't witness our door slightly open and a single hand reach out and grab the bag. This wouldn't have happened in an American white man face mask. Skincare update. Don't be shy. Today I fucked up by not being able to maintain an erection with my GF. Just weeks ago I was still a 26Y, virgin, had been single for over 7 years. It was just that I decided to focus on other things, plus it's unusual for me to really like a girl. But I consumed a lot of porn, almost on a daily basis, and as you may know, it creates that necessity to consummate more extreme things gradually to get aroused. So I finally found a girl which I really like and she likes me back. After some weeks of dating we are getting intimate in my house, but when the time finally came I couldn't get hard. Even though I usually get hard in inappropriate times when we're kissing somewhere else. She was really supportive and told me nice things, and that we could do it when I was ready, so we just cuddled and went to eat. That same day we decided to give it another chance and I managed to do it but was concentrating the entire time not to lose it. 2 weeks later we are doing it again, and I could do it at first, though concentrating really hard. But after some interruption I lost it and couldn't get it up again. This time she looked a bit sad and after I insisted a little she tells me if I don't really like her that much and that she is insecure and is not really feeling desired. So I feel really bad because I know she is not the problem and I like her really much and don't want her to think that kind of stuff. Now, I think I'm not physically dysfunctional because I still get hard watching porn and when we are kissing, it's just when that time comes that I can't get hard, and I don't really know why. I have some insecurities so I may get nervous, but my strongest theory is because of the porn I mentioned earlier. I researched a little and found some things that link it to ed. TLDR. I made my girlfriend feel bad because I couldn't get hard, and I think it's because of porn addiction. Edit. I forgot to say that I'm going to cut all porn and not masturbate, though I don't know how long it will take to get my brain rewired, but I really like her and want to have a healthy relationship with her. Second edit. I just googled death grip syndrome and I think I have it too. Forgot to say that the 2 times I could do it with her I never even came close to orgasm, and that's another thing she told me made her insecure. She thinks she's not making me feel good enough. You're nervous. Be open with your girlfriend and tell her that you really like her, think she's beautiful and sexy, but you are nervous about having sex. Communication will solve this problem. There are many things you can do together. You can have a glass of wine or 2 before trying to relax a bit. Same goes if you want a smoke pot. You can masturbate together, which is highly underrated, plus it lets you feel more comfortable in front of each other. Honestly, it's a myth that us men can get hard and stay hard at the drop of a bra. There's lots of things that can get in the way of keeping an erection, such as being nervous, tired, anxious about performing, preoccupied with other things. My best advice would be to try not to focus too much on goals like orgasm, erection, etc. Just be naked together, enjoy each other's bodies, and everything else will happen naturally in its own time, but don't stress it when your bodies don't perform as you expect.